All right, it's Coach Day, part 3 of the notes. This is on the back page if you're printing it out. If you're just working on a notebook paper, make sure to write down each problem. This says 8c plus 1 equals 7c minus 14 minus 2c. Now, once again, no parentheses. I won't have to distribute. Let's go to step 2, combining like terms. Check out your left side. Nope, because that has c's, that has just a 1. And over here, this has 7c minus 14 minus 2c. So I can combine those c's together. 7 minus 2 gives me 5c. That was the only part I did. Write everything else down. Now from here, get your numbers on one side, variables on the other. So I'm going to move my numbers to the right. And then I'm going to move my variables to the left. So to move a positive 5c, I'm going to have to subtract. Now, our last step, and I'll write it over here, I've got to get rid of this multiply by 3, so I'll divide by 3. And when I do that, I get c is equal to negative 5. Once again, always take this answer, plug it in. This gives me negative 40 plus 1, which will give me negative 39. Over here, I've got negative 35 minus 14 more, which would give me negative 49, and then minus a negative 10, which would be the same as plus 10, which will give me negative 39. If this part confused you, just take this and put it in your calculator, all right? Next, now we get to number 6, and we notice this is the first time I had a parentheses. Now, I know it's hard to read, but that is a t right there. That's our variable. Whenever we have a parentheses, we're going to distribute first. So, not 7, but negative 7 times t, and then negative 7 times 1. Negative 7 times t is negative 7t. Negative 7 times 1 is negative 7. Bring everything else down. 5 equals negative 10t plus 3. Now, do I have any like terms to combine? Look at your left. I do. I've got a regular 5 and a regular 7. So let's do 5 minus 7. When you combine like terms, just use the symbols written. 5 is positive, minus 7, which will give us negative 2 minus 7t equals negative 10t plus 3. From here, let's put our numbers on one side, our variables on the other. So I'm going to move my numbers to that side. So to get rid of a negative 2, I'm going to add 2. I've got negative 7t equals negative 10t. 3 plus 2 is 5. So it's plus 5. Now I'm going to move my letters to the other side. So the opposite of negative 10 is plus 10. So I'm going to add 10t. Those cancel. Negative 7 plus 10, it gives me positive 3. So it's 3t is equal to 5. Oh, I think I misread this. This is not a 5, this is a 6. Which means this should have been a 6. And then 6 minus 7 is negative 1. I'm sorry, I'm fixing this as we go. And so we have to add 1. Oh, no, that doesn't help. Alright, we'll keep it how it is. I just didn't want a fraction, but apparently this one's going to be a fraction. We've got 3t is equal to 5. We're going to divide by 3, and so t will equal 5 over 3. Now, some of your problems, you may get a fraction or decimal. Don't freak out. If you plug it in, you should still get the right answer. To save some time, I'm going to plug this in the calculator, and then I'll show my answer and see if we made it. Okay, so we didn't make a mistake when I plugged in 5 over 3, and I just used my calculator to show it. These both came out to negative 41 over 3. Now, let's move on to our last one. Our last one. When you see parentheses, you know you're going to have to distribute, right? So I'm going to have to distribute on this side and this side. It doesn't matter which one you do first, but I'm going to go ahead and just do the left side and work my way left to right. 2 times k is 2k. 2 times 4 is 8. Bring everything else down. Plus 5 equals 5k minus 3 plus 10. And I'm sorry about how blurry they came out. I'm just making a really good guess at what those numbers are. All right. Now I'm going to do this distribute. 5 times k and then 5 times negative 3. That's 5k minus 15. Bring everything else down. Now from here, let's look at our left side. Can I combine like terms? Regular number, variable, regular number. I can combine those two. So 5 plus 8 gives us 13. Plus 2k and bring everything else down. Now, look at our right side. No, yes, yes, because both these are regular numbers. Negative 15 plus 10, which will give us negative 5, and bring down our 5k and bring everything else down. Now from here, once again, make a decision. I'm always going to try to move my numbers to the right, my letters to the left. So subtract 13 on both sides. Those cancel. 5 minus 13 will give me negative 18. So I've got 2k equals 5k minus 18. Now move my variables to the other side. So minus 5k. These cancel, and it's going to be negative 3k is equal to negative 18. From here, last step, divide by this number, divide by negative 3. K is equal to 6. Now all we got to do is go back and plug in 6. So 5 plus 2 times 6 plus 4 should equal 5 times 6 minus 3, close parentheses, plus 10. 6 plus 4 is 10, 2 times 10 is 20, 5 plus 20 is 25. 6 minus 3 is 3, 5 times 3 is 15, 15 plus 10 is 25, so this one does check. Alright guys, I know this was longer than normal, but we had a couple of longer problems. This is the last part of the notes. After you finish the notes and you're confident, then go ahead and try the homework assignment that goes with this. Alright guys, good luck.